brother Steve. Stay with us, our man, the homie Jay. Yo, you in the war room, Jay? What up?
What's good, baby? What's good?
Man,
what's up, Jay?
I'm about to go in. I don't care if y'all don't got to say I'm Mr. Anonymous. You can say it was me. I said it all day. I ain't scared of you, mother.
Just don't curse.
No. I ain't gonna curse. I already know. I'm gonna keep it PG-13, baby. NC-17 real quick. But look, this is what I'm saying. I'm Puerto Rican and black. You feel me? My wife is black. All right, so I'm gonna keep it 100 right now. You know why athletes is marrying white women? Number one, that great neck, that hair wop be vicious. That's like my man, what's his name, Uncle Rufus from the Boondocks said. That's that black man's kryptonite. That white meat is that black man's kryptonite. But let me tell you, I don't do it. That's like eating pork. You know what I mean? I don't do it personally, but what I'm saying is, let me keep it 100. Let me keep it honest. You know what it is? Like, dudes don't want to mess with, you know what I mean, with them cats that as soon as you get some type of braided, oh my goodness, I'm saying, let's go shopping, you know what I mean? Brothers don't want it, they dig it. And not only that, when you come from a hood, chicks don't know how to shut up. Like my wife, that's what we need to do. She couldn't shut up. She couldn't shut up. Yeah. It's like they extended to something more major. You feel me? That's why I deal with a Dominican, you know what I'm saying, sometimes a Puerto Rican, you know what I'm saying, but I'm mostly outside my race too, because it'd be a problem when you deal with chicks from the hood. They don't know how to shut up. They don't want to give up. White women, you say, shut up. Okay, I'm sorry. Like, you get the hood come out of you because they're not from the hood. Anything come out your mouth, all of a sudden they shook. I'm sorry, baby. Want me to rub your feet? Like you know what I mean?
But Jay, hold up. This is Dev. So when we're talking about these athletes, do you think that these quote-unquote hood chicks are the only ones that's available to these guys?
No, not at all. But you know what it is?
Or
is
that all they're looking for?
No. This is what it is. No, you know what it is? It's like they say, man. It's according to where you rub elbows with people with. Like if you from the hood, and when even though you balling and you got your mansion, like my boy Tim. Like I said, Tim Thomas is my man. You know what I'm saying? He got his little condos around Edgewater, New Jersey. He got his condos in Chicago. He, got a crib in L.A. You know what I'm saying? But when the dude come home, he in the hood. What you gonna meet? Who? Hood chicks. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna find yourself a Becky or a Buffy in the hood, you dig? So when you in the hood, that's what you gonna get. You gonna get that hood element. Now when you are on the road or you out, you know what I'm saying, and you where you supposed to be, when you become a professional, you gonna get the Beckys, the Buffy, the Tiffany, you know what I'm saying? And everybody's out for the same thing. Everybody want that bread. Everybody want that meal ticket. But the thing is this: when you from the hood, you want it all. Some of these brothers that are marrying the white chicks, you gotta understand these white chicks are better off anyway. They're not from the hood. They got some class. They got some money. So when they see a brother, you know what I'm saying, they don't think it's a meal ticket. They go, oh yeah, that's right, it's great. He's a ball player. All right, fine. That's great and dandy. You gotta understand is that a lot of these white bros, how many white bros you really see in the hood?
I disagree.
I don't.
I think white women want the easy ticket just as much as black women do, and not all black women are on that.
Now you're right. You're right, but what I'm saying is anybody wants a meal ticket. I'm gonna be real with you. I could find me one of them old bras like from the Golden Girls, and if the chick got paper, I'm trying to get in where I fit in. You dig?
Yo, Jay, this is Jimmy. Real quick, I've got a quick question. So basically, what it comes down to is, in terms of them messing with a different race, they're not around the right black women. So it kind of goes to what Steve said. The black women that have it all together, they're not, coming in contact with them, so to speak. They're coming in contact with either the Becky or the hood chick.
That's what I'm trying to say. But that's what I'm trying to say. Listen to me right now. That's what I'm saying. Real talk. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying, right? You got to understand, it's like a lot of these athletes are hood brothers. These are cats from the hood. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these cats are mostly from the hood. You know what I'm saying? That grow up in the hood. They're not from like I lived in Lancaster for a little bit, and that's how I met B, my brother B over there. But a lot of these brothers ain't from, say, like Columbia or from near the Philly side of Springfield. You know what I'm saying? They're not from that side. They from the hood. Some of these cats are from Southwest Philly. Some of these cats are from like my side, Patterson, Newark, Jersey City, Brooklyn. You feel me? So when they come home, they go to that environment. They don't go to a Barnes and Nobles somewhere, around their side. They come to the hood. So it's hard to find the sister that's educated, that got her mind right, because that sister is just outside of Beverly Hills, you feel me? Or just outside in College Park, just outside of Atlanta. You don't find them in the hood, you dig? And if you do got a small sister, that sister all of a sudden, since she's from the hood, her mind state gonna flip like a light switch and say, you know what? I'm about to get this for his bread. You feel me? That's how it all
Hey, Jay, good looking on the call, though. We got some other people that want to get in, but good looking on your thoughts, man. And we'll holler at you after this on Facebook or whatever. But thanks for the call, fam.
No doubt. Say no more. Y'all niggas be easy, yo.
All right, man.
All right, easy.
All right, Jay.
I think what he was saying, like I said, it kind of go back to what Steve was saying. Because a lot of people want to blame that on the women, but like the points that people are bringing up, it's the dudes. They're not hanging in the spot to get a black woman that's going to be, professional and worth her salt.
You're laying down in the gutter, complaining about the trash that's next to you, and blaming it on the generalizing essentially. You know what I'm saying? So you see a black woman in the gutter, just like a white woman could be in the gutter, and then you put that on all black women. That's my take. But also, as we touched on last week, and I kind of touched on it, I think there's so much that goes into it. And me personally, I think love is really colorless. So whoever you love is who you love. But I find that so many black folks, and it's not just black men, have this self-hate thing going on, to where it really it factors in on how they relate to the person that they date or the people that they pursue. You know what I'm saying? Because how can you really hate black women when you look at your mother or your sister? Then there's something wrong with you.
Mm-hmm. It's like
it goes to what PJ said. Yeah, it goes to what PJ said about them not seeing it coming up, not seeing the black family. I mean, unless you go to Duke, of course. Unless you go to Duke, then you've seen it. But I mean,
that's what like Moves 215 says in the chat room. Basically, some of these dudes probably never have been to like Kensington or down like Aramingo Ave, because if you want to see some, I mean, just as many, it's just as many hood white or non-black chicks as there are black chicks, if not more. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. You swing through Kensington, you might think that they just black. Some of these crazy dudes might think that those are just black chicks that's light skinned, but nah, they hood white chicks. Like, in other words,
isn't it sad though?
Find what you're looking for.
Isn't it sad also that we associate low class with being black? That's you know what I'm saying. We do it even. You know what I'm saying? It's something I do. It's something and that's a part of that whole mentality. That's a whole
nother show. That's a whole nother show. Yeah. We can call that the Jalen Rose show. But I mean, that's a whole nother show.
Hey Steve, you gonna make a last point before we let you go? 'Cause we almost done.
I got a million points. Let me.
Hey, you got it.
Well, one. I mean, Tim Thomas. That was interesting. Tim Thomas went to Patterson. I think I was in Hackensack during those days. So. All of it is hood. But then when you look at somebody, perfect example, Jay-Z, why are you coming back to the hood? You come back to visit. You don't come back to chill. Like you should progress. I live in the hood. I live around the corner from where I grew up at. But about 10 years ago, I stopped messing with hood chicks. So you can't tell me that these people with all this money don't have access to better class of women. So that's pretty much, I mean, it's a big issue.
I think they thrive off the groupie mentality. Like, they want to bash
like the attention.
At the same time, that's who you want to hang around because you love that attention.
Yeah, I mean that can be it, but tell.
And then they end up like Travis Henry from hanging around the groupies.
Yeah. Hey, fellas, real quick, I wanted to add something. It also comes down to the path of least resistance. A lot of times, the non-black female who might have, her stuff together, when they're approached by the black male athlete, it's kind of easy. Whereas if you have a black female who has her stuff together, homie gonna have to put in some work. But they're like, you know what? Let me just go. I got these other joints right here just waiting, so let me just go over here. So
you don't sound like he's speaking from experience.
Yeah. That was a kill.
That was kill smokes.
Yeah. What up, Steve?
What's going on, boy?
All right. Some of the black chicks might want to get courted a little bit, where the non-black chicks might be like, they just roll with you as soon as you holler at them, where the black chicks might want to get courted and might like the thrill of the chase a little bit.
So basically, you're generalizing that all the white women just want to go break the BYU honor code right away.
No, I ain't saying that. I mean, I'm not saying. I'm just trying to buttress Kill's point in the sense
I got you.
And again, it's hard to just say all because we only generalizing because there's some, black chicks that might be, the same way they were classifying white chicks and vice versa. So,
yeah, it's just like that T.O. show. The Becky on the T.O. show, she wasn't putting up with his nonsense.
Yo, that Becky was checking T.O. She had T.O. crying. Because I think T.O. cheated on her. She went back and cheated on T.O. Then they got back together, and then T.O. was like, he had T.O. sweating her. I was like, dang, she got that joker in some panties, man.
She wasn't going.
Straight up.
And back to how we're being portrayed, I got 2 words, and I know y'all got to continue the show, but my 2 words to end my little segment is basketball wives.
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, Basketball Wives was one of the shows that our listener was, watching when she brought up this topic. Like that was one of the shows that inspired the topic. And I think we're actually we need to have a show where the topic is those type of shows, Basketball Wives, Housewives of Atlanta, and that kind of stuff.
Right.
But Steve, you want to tell everybody where they can find your blog, where they can find your writing before we let you go?
Yeah, definitely. My writing name right now, one of them, is Eswild, ESWILD. I write at AndSheWondersWhy.blogspot.com. It's getting ready to be AndSheWondersWhy.com in a couple of weeks, so I'm moving to a new site. And I also will be in a few magazines coming up, so just look out for me.
All right, cool. Yeah, just let us know. Whenever you got something, just let us know, and we put it out on the air and on our Facebook page and everything.
Yeah, definitely. Good luck, fellas. Much success, continued success, and stay
Same
up,
to you, man.
Thanks, good brother.
All right,
we'll holler at you.
No doubt. Thanks for coming through.
All right,
Steve.
Yeah, that's what's up. I enjoyed reading Steve's blog, man.
Yeah, I do too. I'll be in tears. I'll be laughing watching that. But reading it. But real quick though, on this topic, I have a question that I wanted to ask you guys. Our current president, Barack Hussein Obama, and I'm not going to say anything disrespectful so the BPs can cool out. What I wanted to ask you guys is this. If he had a white wife, how do you think that would affect, the election? Do you think he would have ever been able to get in? How do you think that would have affect? I mean, we all say, look, you could date who you want to date, but do you think that would have made a difference in
Like the brothers say, I'm going to keep it real.
Personally, I do not think he would have been voted in.
I think it would have made it easier.
Wow. So now we got 2 different opinions. You said it would have made it easier, Dev, and PJ, you said he would have got voted up.
I think the fact that he's not full breed black dude made it easier for him to get in the office.
Man, you know how they say you got 1 ounce in you.
I know that, but I think if dude was a straight up dark skinned dude named Tyrone Jenkins, he would not be our president right now.
Yeah. I can see the brother's point because initially I disagreed with what Dev said, but as you articulated that in brief, I kind of feel he's less threatening because at the end of the day, while he is black, he's not quote unquote too black. He doesn't remind them of somebody that is African American that came up in it. He's got a diverse background. And that helps him.
Often.
With a white wife though, I think they would have felt. I think with a white wife they'd have had a problem with that though.
But you think that's
I
more
don't think it. Yeah, I don't think if he had a white wife, I don't think he would have been elected. Like you said, that is true. He is not 100% black. He's not Tyrone. He's not from the motherland. And it would be difficult for a brother like that to get
PJ, hold on,
be
PJ,
elected.
let me ask you this question. Whose vote would he have lost? Whose vote would he have lost if he would have had the white wife?
Both. I think he would have lost the black vote. No, he might have got the Latino vote, but I think he would have lost the black vote and the white vote.
He'd have lost the black vote. Black females wouldn't have voted for that in general.
And the black females probably vote more than black men.
I kind of see the point that y'all making now, because in that relationship, he probably seems more threatening to some people. But just being a product of a black and white relationship, he's probably not as threatening. I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying I'm changing my opinion, but I do see that side, so it's debatable.
Yeah,
right. Because he's still labeled as a black president. You know, so when they talk about him now, there's still a black president. So if you think of black president and then having a white wife, like you said, that the fact that he's mixed makes him less threatening. But once he has a white chick on his hip, I think from the white perspective, he becomes a little bit more threatening because he still has an ounce of motherland blood, and they look at him like,
Dr. Bayon, what do you think? What do you think in terms of this? Do you think it would have made any difference in the election if he would have had a white wife?
No. I think maybe he would have received probably a little bit more votes, to be honest.
You think it would have helped him?
Yeah, I think it would have helped him.
See, I don't know. I feel like I feel like a lot of the white vote wouldn't want to see their woman, so to speak, especially the white male, with an African American man. So to speak. They don't like the athletes with them.
They'd have tried to Jack Johnson him.
But look, like somebody mentioned, the NFL head coaches, the majority of the African American NFL head coaches have white wives.
But the head coach doesn't have the same position in the public eye that the player does or that the president does. Remember, a president is a figurehead just like an athlete is a figurehead. A coach is not. So your figurehead represents your principles and values, and that commingling, even today in 2011 and 2008 when the election occurred, still represents something that is an issue, or else we wouldn't even be talking about it on the show. You know what I'm saying? The fact that we're talking about it makes it an issue. Yeah.
Play devil's advocate just for a second. Supposedly, the people that voted for Obama were supposed to be, these new progressive Americans where that kind of stuff isn't really supposed to matter. So maybe he would.
The question is how progressive though.
I think Jimmy, you're about to touch on that. How progressive, and if you'll notice throughout the course of his presidency, his Q ratings have dropped the fastest out of any president. Why? Because they're looking at him to falter. So I don't know. It's something that can be debated.
Kuwait is the war room with 5 nights at the round table. 5 Philly guys diversified and educated.